Ira Epstein with the Morning Flash Update for this Thursday, the day of the storm. That's the way I look at it, at least in the United States. And it is December 22nd, 2022, 8:20 a.m. So we're all getting ready in the United States for the big storm that's moving across the country. In the Dakotas, they're 20 below zero without wind chill. We're right now in Chicago, just to give everybody an idea, about 32 degrees. We'll be down to 2 degrees by 6 o'clock tonight and below zero after that into a good part of tomorrow without wind chills. We're due for 50-mile-an-hour winds. Take that on top of it. They're calculating 35, 40 below zero wind chill factor. I will be home. What else can you say? All right. As you can see, we're down in all the stock indices. We were fighting early in the morning for direction, and the market lost that upside battle, and that's because we had some important jobs data number out, jobless claims to be specific. Well, let's start here with third quarter GDP. Came in at 3.2%. That's 3/10 higher. So the economy is still strong. What the Fed has been doing and all these interest rates, and there's been multiple, right? It's still not breaking the back of the economy, as you can see. You were up in the core PCE third quarter to 4.7%. That number's not the way the Fed wants to see it. Consumption continues to climb as well. Then we get to the jobless claims. And as you can see, up 2,000 to 216,000 in the week just last week. They expected it up 9,000. They didn't get what they want. And continuing claims, they're not jumping much either. I don't know why I've got that extra part in there. The Conference Board comes out with their lagging and coincident economic indicators at 9 o'clock. The Kansas City Fed will release their manufacturing composite number. That's going to come out at 9 o'clock. Let's see if I can get this to work here. We get the EIA natural gas storage report at 9:30. They're looking for a decline of 93 billion cubic feet. I wonder what this week's going to draw with the weather across the United States doing what it's about to do. It's got to be huge. And that's about where we're at. I had that in there twice, the KC Fed. I don't know what I did with all that, but I did something obviously very wrong. So when I look at the markets, I still think the Tuesday lows in the stock indices, until they're taken out, I am assuming that Santa is on his sled coming to the United States to help us with the Christmas rally. However, he's probably delaying that a little bit because of the extreme cold we're in, and he'll follow through in a couple of days. I don't think I'm wrong on that scenario yet. Look at how the metal markets are responding to the rise in the dollar, which isn't dramatic, but they have to be looking at these other numbers and saying, what is giving there? And I'm talking the strength in the labor market and GDP. When you take a look at the metal markets up, you want to know a market that's in big trouble? When you can't lift natural gas with the type of United States event, this isn't a state-by-state event. This cold that is coming through is going through a swath that is basically from California right on through the East Coast, and you can't lift that, there's a real problem. You have a glut of too much product. Grain market's fairly stable. We saw some export news this morning that is not bullish or bearish. I thought it was pretty neutral, and the market's acting like that. In Bitcoin, it certainly appears that the friends of SBF have rolled on him, his girlfriend, and his partner. They have turned state's evidence, so he will go up today for bail. Whether he'll get it, we don't know. Remember, Madoff went up for bail many years ago, and he got it. He had to do home confinement. So we'll see how this all plays out in different ways. The question is, who's going to put up the money for him? You know, his parents could, but depends what the numbers are. They're huge. Is he a flight risk? Well, he's so well known that I'm not convinced he is. Who's going to take him in? That becomes the real problem. He's a pariah wherever he goes. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. Foreign currency trade, fairly stable right now, not a lot going on there. I want to remind you that we are coming to the end very shortly of our outside day course sale. So how this works is this course will teach you, and this is a pattern you see on your charts all the time. I cover it in outside days up, outside days down. I walk you through what they are, what the importance of them is, where you see a failure in a continuation pattern for a reversal, where the reversal might as well carry the market as well. So you start learning this and how to add to your positions. I'll give you examples in stocks, futures, and ETFs. It's 9 video chapters long. To go along with it, we give you our charting software and 2 weeks access to my complete research. The value of this is more than you're paying for the course. I mean, right after the course, you want to buy my research, you want to get the charts, you're going to pay more than the course. So you get this great value. You don't have to take the course right now. You can wait until January, February. We'll honor the price. You pay for it now. Just tell us when you want to go with it. You can give it away as a gift. A number of you are taking advantage of that aspect of it too, which I think is smart. It's much better than a pair of socks or a sweater, as I get all the time. So how do you work with all that? Well, it's simple. In order to do this, you go to our website at iraepstein.com. You'll go to the area education in the site. You can also move your cursor at any time up to the very top here. You'll see an icon appear. Give it a click. And, of course, you're always welcome to give us a call. Our staff will help you right on the phone and get you set up. I think you'll like this course. It's easy to understand the patterns all the time. You get these on charts all the time. A lot of fun with it. I'm Ira Epstein. I'll see you this evening when we do the market wrap-ups. You take care.